Your children call you every Sunday. They bring flowers on your birthday. They say, "I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad." And they mean it. But there is something they will never, ever understand. And honestly, it is not their fault. Hello, my darlings. Welcome back. Come sit with me today because I have something on my heart and I need to say it out loud. You know those moments when you look at your grown children and you feel this thing inside, this mix of pride and love and something else, something quiet, something you never say. Today, we are talking about that quiet thing. We are talking about what you gave, what you carried, what you never once asked anyone to notice, and why your children, no matter how wonderful they are, simply cannot see the full picture. This one is for every parent sitting alone today wondering if it was all worth it. Stay with me because by the end of this, you will know the answer. Let me tell you something that nobody talks about. Your children saw the meals on the table. They saw the school bags packed every morning. They saw the lights on when they came home. But what they did not see was the night before, when you counted every single coin to make that meal possible, when you stayed up until 2 a.m. fixing that school bag because the zip broke, when you turned the lights on even though you could barely pay that electricity bill. They saw the result. They never saw the cost. And you know what? That is actually a good thing in a way, because it means you did your job perfectly. You made the hard parts invisible. You protected them from every single worry you carried. But now that same invisibility, that same protection, it follows you because they still cannot see the cost. Tell me something. Have you ever tried to explain to your child what that year was like? That one year when everything went wrong at the same time? And they looked at you with kind eyes and said, "I know, Mom, that must have been hard." I know, Mom, that must have been hard. Bless them, they are trying, but they have absolutely no idea. I want to share something with you. I have seen this happen so many times. A parent in their late 60s sitting at a family dinner. The grandchildren are laughing, the children are on their phones, everyone is happy, and this parent is smiling too. But somewhere inside, they are thinking about a decade ago when they worked double shifts so this same child could finish university. And nobody at that table even knows that story. Nobody knows because you never told them, because you thought they would just somehow know. But here's the truth, my friends. Children do not know what they did not witness, and you hid most of it from them on purpose. Now wait, because this next part is important and I do not want you to miss it. There is something even heavier than the sacrifices themselves. It is the silence around them. You carried things quietly for so many years that now even you do not know how to talk about them. I have seen parents who cannot even finish a sentence when they try. They start talking about a hard period in their life and then they just stop and say, "It doesn't matter anymore." But it does matter. It matters enormously, not because your children need to feel guilty, but because you need to feel seen. And that is completely human. That need to be seen is not weakness. That is decades of love asking to finally be acknowledged. Tell me in the comments below, has there ever been a moment when you wanted your children to truly understand what you went through? Just one moment where they could really feel it. I want to hear from you. Now, I have to be honest with you here because I am not going to just sit here and be sad with you. That is not my style. Here is the funny part of all this. You spent years hiding your struggles to protect your children, and those same children are now hiding their struggles to protect you. Look at that. You trained them perfectly. They learned from the best. Your children do not tell you everything either. They have worries they keep from you because they do not want you to stress. Does that sound familiar? Yes, it sounds exactly like someone I know. But here is where I want to get serious with you for a moment. The gap between what you sacrificed and what they understand. That gap can become dangerous if you let it sit there untouched. I have seen it happen. A parent starts keeping score quietly inside their own head. Every time a child forgets to call, they add it to a list. Every missed birthday, every canceled visit, the list gets longer and the bitterness gets deeper. And the child has absolutely no idea any of this is happening because the parent never said a word. That silent bitterness, it does not hurt the child. It hurts the parent every single day. So what do you do with all of this? What do you do with a story that someone else will never fully read? I will tell you exactly what I think. And some of you are not going to like it. You have to decide if you want to be understood or if you want to be at peace, because you cannot always have both. Understanding requires your child to have lived what you lived, and they did not. They cannot. But peace is available to you right now, today, without anyone else changing. And honestly, write this down if you need to. The fact that your children cannot understand the full weight of what you carried is the greatest proof that you succeeded. Read that again. If your children grew up without knowing real hunger, real fear, real desperation, it is because you stood between them and all of it, every single time. Their ignorance of your pain is your greatest achievement. So maybe the question is not, why do they not understand? Maybe the real question is, can you finally let yourself be proud of that? Drop a comment and tell me one thing you sacrificed that your children never knew about. Just one. Because your story deserves to be told somewhere, even if it is just here with me. You know what else I want to say? Your children loving you without fully understanding you, that is actually beautiful. Think about it. They love you not because they calculated everything you did. They love you because you are you, because of how you made them feel their whole lives, safe, warm, taken care of. That feeling they carry inside them, that is your legacy, not a list of sacrifices, a feeling. And nobody can take that from you, not even a child who forgets to call on Tuesday. So here's what I want you to take with you today. Your children love you deeply, and they will spend their whole lives not knowing the half of what you gave them. That is okay. Your job was never to be understood. Your job was to love them well. And you did. You absolutely did. Now it is time to give some of that love back to yourself. Talk to someone you trust. Tell your story out loud. Write it down if you need to. Your story matters, even when it feels like nobody is listening. I am listening. Share this video with a parent who needs to hear this today. Leave me a comment, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourself, my darlings. You have earned it.